PJC a little too quick on the outside. Finds Manenga, the strong body cutting through the middle, and he'll find the and one. And the Breakers with a chance to take the lead.
Wow, just like that.
Was so happy to get him.
Absolutely. A guy with that skill set, they're rare. I mean, there's a lot of 6'10". Sam Mennenga's got the mismatch, calling for it.
Darling finds him. And Manenga might have gotten away with a hook.
I like that timeout. They just need to get some better looks.
This might be a good look. Manenga throws it down, and they might be able to get something going on offense.
But Alice, I know you've probably been in this situation before. How do you get that team chemistry back on track?
Look, we spoke about Cobb, said pre-game that, you know, he really liked the way their team has come together.
Casey Prather, this is what they need to see from him. So important to the success they have this year.
Darling with feed, great feed to Manenga. With Jackson Cartwright, though, you know, it's never over. Manenga used his bulk, and he's going to get a chance in the three-point play.
I love that play.
And what I like about that play is we look at the replay. PJC was really poised. He had one on ball. He called him up for a second.
In fact, only played the 10 minutes. Hasn't scored, but he'd be more than happy with what he's seen from his team as Manenga, third time, slams one down.
Guarded by Qual. Punishes the shot, gets it, and Manenga will throw it down, and there's his first bucket of the game.
Well, those are two much-needed buckets, Brad.
Yeah, absolutely.
4 seconds for Bolden. Manenga inside, gets it to go. Got it from Bolden, and Sam is emboldened early.
Great take, late in the shot clock, the poise to put it up in the air, get Montrez off his feet.
Behind the back, Jackson Cartwright to Manenga, spinning, baseline, got it, and one. Great take, Manenga.
Right arm is clearly out of the vertical. As Manenga elevates, there's the illegal contact. We shoot the basket, and challenge is unsuccessful.
Just playing off and playing in their drops won't work.
Manenga again underneath is fouled, and he will go to the line to add the bonus.
On the defensive end.
And Manenga doing his work on the Amy replay.
Ball pressure to make that pass a lot tougher.
Back buckets for United after their lowest scoring opening quarter of the season. Manenga with the fake, drives his way inside and finishes.
Now, Rob Lowe is clearly playing a drop defense, so Sam Mennenga's going to pop on all ball screens now.
You'd reckon after that quarter at this level, when the game is this far gone, but he's constantly coaching Dean Vickerman. He's not going to be happy with that. A simple flex cut, no help coming from the screener.
Now the reinforcements getting set to check in for Dean Vickerman and United. Sam Mennenga with 2 more for a new career high. Rebound falls to Doyle. Turn it over. Jackson Cartwright zooms up the floor to Manenga, who mashes it home.
Play right here. One on the right here. Lopez trailing, and Manenga tucks it away.
And nobody's going to get in front of him. He's coming down the court.
Can the Snakes get a stop here and tie it up or take the lead? Can New Zealand stretch the advantage as Manenga stretches the floor? 3. Breakers got 6 players who've scored at least 7 points. Manenga, he dumps one down to go.
Executed action. Mooney finds Manenga over the top. The Taipans, their rotation.
Yes, you've got PJC, but this is why you talk about it's such a unique thing. If PJC likes to get out, push the break, and really push the pace, so everybody has to kind of change a little bit.
There's Manenga, that's better. Chance for a three-point play.
From the field, what have you seen from Bryce these last couple of games?
Look, I think coming back from that rib injury, it's going to be one of those types of injuries that there's going to be pain regardless for the duration of the season until he gets a good break for it to fully recover.
I reckon he could walk from coast to coast pretty quickly. Copes, maybe Derek Rucker needs some advice from him. Manenga coming downhill, takes an awkward fall.
Comes down the middle lane, and then Manenga comes down hard from up high.
They're not just fighters, but this game is far from over when the guy with the ball in his hand right now is out there on the floor. And in that last timeout, Bryce Cotton's not only leading with scoring, but he led most of the speaking in the timeout.
Meanwhile, the Wildcats are closing in on their highest ever 40-minute score. 119, the high watermark for Perth. Manenga, a beautiful baseline spin move.
And Manenga, the help defense lurks in the middle. Gets it back on the outside. Euro steps around, and Sam Mennenga is having himself a game. Replay here of the injuries, and right now, coming off an equal career-high 25 points last game.
Jackson Cartwright gave up the three for an easy dunk for the birthday boy Manenga. As Davis helps himself to another two. Game high 18 points. Good feed from Jackson Cartwright to Manenga.
Great pass. Always a jack jumper legend. Forever and a day.
Manenga stuffs it.
On the offensive end.
Manenga stepping through. He wants it counted. And it will.
No, I don't. Sure. Had he gathered it?
Got him fouled on the gather. Got him fouled on the gather.
Oh, I don't know. Was that on the dribble or on the gather?
Basket.
Close. Basket.
Red 21. Block. One shot.
Gee, it looked like the ring was on the dribble and it was still in the act of this and how you want to play and let the scoreboard take care of itself, but certainly don't throw it away on the offensive end. Yeah.
11 turnovers for the Taipans. Manenga makes them pay. The Army replay of Sam Mennenga off the turnover, throwing it down.
There's the on-ball screen, and that's just too... If you're closer and meet the driver at the point of the screen to not allow that gap for the easy drop-off pass, and it's getting horribly messy now for the Cairns Taipans as Manenga throws it down with the left.
Sam Mennenga punching a couple home off turnovers. The beneficiary of some sloppy work.
The only man in double figures in this game. Now Manenga. Lee got there a little bit late.
Oh, Andrew, they've had him in the middle. He just sealed and they were able to play from one side to the other.
Brady, you got a coach who delivered an all-time spray, the best ever half-time dressing down to you or the team?
Without a doubt, that was Cliff. Oh, Sam Mennenga goes upstairs.
Losing it at half-time, Bogues. Who set the standard during your long NBA career?
Oh, Scott Skiles. Not even close. Scott Skiles.
Where's the offense going to come from Melbourne United? I'm sure Dean don't want to see him spraying up threes every time down the floor.
2 for 7 for the Breakers. They've been doing their damage on the inside just like that.
Way to wheel off of him, Sam.
Gamey replay. I know exactly where this one's headed. It's heading upstairs because Sam Mennenga, nearly a child with 12 of his own. And the Breakers come up with it. Mooney out in transition. Throws it upstairs to Manenga, who just ever so slightly cradles it in. Gets it back from Lopez. Manenga likes his matchup here with Jack White. Goes to the middle, draws the foul, and cashes it in.
That is aggressive. Everybody slowed it right down. Good as he is as an athlete, you can't let Sam get onto his left hand. That's too easy. Right now, Jack White has played himself into a funk. This is what happens sometimes. You don't get...
Daly doing a good job defending Mooney. Manenga gets the matchup on Alea, goes straight into the paint. Gets the and one on the way through, and Sam Mennenga over the last 2 games has found himself again.
Catch Alea, this is the 3rd time you bodied him up and he spun off you. You need to learn from previous mistakes. Sam is taking advantage.
For a player who's got plenty of ability on the inside, 64 of 99 shots as the Breakers tip it away again. PJC turns down the transition. Manenga goes upstairs and baptizes Tarangi. The Amy replay here.
Past the
errant, lazy pass from Milton Doyle. Great job from PJC. And Manenga goes upstairs. If he's coming into the paint with the left, you better do the same and move a little to the left. On the defensive end or the offensive end with those sort of names out, but they're finding a way to be next man up here. Upstairs to Manenga, back-to-back plays. 100 games in Spark Arena, and Tony Ronaldson did some damage. You look at that. Mooney, 4-point lead to the Breakers. A little under 7 remains. Gets it back from Manenga.
Good pass.
Finds him down low. And and one. Sam Mennenga, have yourself a game.
Sam is hitting the 3 ball. He's rolling. Good pass by Matt Mooney. Being a big man down there, scoring from a...
They lead the league in fouls per game, the Breakers. 20 on average across the season. Here's Matt Mooney. Surveys the floor, decides Manenga is the best option, and he hammers it down.
Easy. This Manenga, that's it. Matt.
With their passing tonight, for the most part, solved the Breakers. Not many resulting in too many turnovers as Manenga goes round and goes up.
You got to read the scout.
Gamey replay here. Casey Prather just caught napping. And how many times this season have we seen Sam Mennenga get to that exact same play?
We've seen it because, you know, we're basically citizens of New Zealand.
As we go toward half-time, can the Breakers build on it here and take some momentum into the half? Mooney thought about it. Manenga rumbles inside and lashes it home. Powerful way to end this first half for the Breakers. And what a way to finish it from Sam Mennenga.
Emphatic finish to the opening half. Flies his way at the rim, thunders it down. The Breakers have been putting on a show.
The Illawarra Hawks also leading the league in interior points, so there's such a threat from the inside as Manenga goes around and one. They'll get the chance to just eat into this lead. That is the Illawarra Hawks. Allows Blanchfield, when he comes into the game, just get a little bit more open than he has in the past. Nice little move for Manenga, who's... Hard screen by Manenga at the half-court line. He's going to get it back, and he's going to go up. And he's going to go down hard when he lands. 2 minutes and a quarter left for this Breakers team, who are just hanging on for dear life.
I didn't see the foul. I saw a bad landing. Let me see.
So greeted, just any contact as they're going up, and the refs, of course, player safety is paramount, especially in those sort of positions.
He might have got a hand, a couple of fingertips on his back.
Good call from the official.
One shot.